You there?
Yep. Here
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the podcast. How we doing?
LCD sound system, best band ever.
Hey, what's the Dance Yourself Clean? That song murders.
That song fucking slaps.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
I'm actually starting to think the guy is a time traveler and he just came back to share the best songs of the future with us.
That could be possible.
Like,
I could see that.
look at it. Let me pull up a picture of the guy and just show you what he looks like. And you tell me he's not a time traveler.
You know what we could do if he's not a time traveler, but he also still could be a time traveler. He could go on the alien list. He might have to go on the alien list.
We could add him to we could probably pretty confidently add this guy to the alien list. You tell me this guy is not a time traveler?
He's got all future hair, dude.
He looks like he just came out of the fucking machine.
His hair's all messed up, yeah, from traveling through space and time.
He made like 3 or 4 albums, and then he's like, we're done. We quit.
Really? So they're not a thing anymore?
I don't know if they made a comeback. I think it might have been one of those bands that like quit, and then they sort of like did 10 or 50 more tours.
Yeah, right. They never actually quit. Well, when were they? But that was like in the 90s, wasn't it? Or was it early 2000s?
Yeah, I think you're right. Somewhere around this picture says 80s. I don't know if that's when they were around, but let's see when they were jiving.
They are cool. I will give you that. I haven't listened to them enough, but all the songs that I've heard. What's the other one? Your House or something? My House?
Daft Punk is playing at my house.
Punk is playing at my house, yeah.
Yeah, so they've been around the block. But the cool thing about them was they planned their last show, and they're like, this is it. Like, we're done.
Yeah.
And then they were at the peak of their fame, and then they just quit.
See, that's the way to go.
Fucking baller status.
Is there anybody who's ever... Can you think of another person who's done that? Jordan? No. Brady? No.
Did Jordan quit at his peak?
Nelly? God, no. No, Jordan, then he played for the Wizards, remember?
Yeah, that's true. He did kind of fizzle out. Seabiscuit, Secretariat.
That idiot. What an idiot.
So stupid. You can't beat those horses. You can't beat them 2 years in a row.
Seabiscuit.
Hey, here's something that happened recently that I forgot to talk to you about.
Hit me.
What do you think about human breast milk?
Never tried it consciously.
What does that mean? Oh, you were a baby at the time?
Yeah. But we don't need it, do we? Don't we make like fake stuff now or something?
So my brother-in-law is sitting at the table and I'm sitting at the table, and my sister-in-law was not at the table, but my brother, who's married to her, was at the table. There's a bottle of her breast milk sitting there. And however it comes about, like, we start talking about it, and you know how it like shifts into like, well, you know, there's some people who think that it's actually really healthy for you, and like some bodybuilders swear by it, like, and so now like the next question is basically who's going to try it.
Well, I was just gonna say, can you get a gallon of it? Because
yeah, seriously, I'm trying to get yoked in 2021. Breast milk every day.
Challenge number 2. A gallon.
The gallon breast milk. Oh my god, we might get banned from the internet if we did a gallon. That almost
would be borderline. Like, I don't even know. Is that
that's a felony? That's for sure a felony.
Yeah, dude.
So anyway, we're sitting at the table, and who's gonna try it? Who's gonna try it? So my brother-in-law puts a little bit of he squirts a little on his hand and licks it, and I can't believe my eyes. How disgusting that we know this lady, and you just fucking lick it.
It's one thing if you're not like in the like, you know, like you're kind of all a family already, you know.
Well, and so then almost immediately after he tried it, and I thought it was revolting, something in my brain was like, I got to try this. I have to do it. I need to know. And so I squeaked out a little bit, tried my sister-in-law's breast milk, and you know what? It's not that bad. It's sort of like almond milk.
Really? I was going to ask, is it any relation to regular dairy milk, like cow milk?
Closer to almond milk. It has that really sweetness, and I wouldn't say it was as thick as a normal slurp of milk. Granted,
true.
I only got like fucking droplets on my hand, but that's the flavor profile I could draw from it.
Oh my. Well,
Well, dude, it might fucking fix your back. What's wrong with your back?
I literally just got out of the shower and I just went like this, and I felt something. I felt like the sting when you pull. I'm like, what am I, fucking 50?
The worst. Okay, so I'm not saying that your situation might be the worst, but at the gym when you're lifting and you feel it fucking tinge, and it's like you're like that's gonna hurt for 3-5 weeks.
Oh, right. No, I'm out. I'm out now.
I'm done. I'm giving
I'm
myself.
out. I'm out till 2022.
Coach, take me out of
Like
the
I can't even sit. Like it already hurts too. So once I sleep, and I've already gone through about 9 pillows trying to find the right pillow to fucking use because I fucking hurt myself in my sleep because I'm a weirdo. I don't know.
I actually, funny you mentioned that. I think I recently had a breakthrough in pillows because I've had the same issue where it's like can't find the right one. I think I learned my problem. I sleep on my side. Are you a side sleeper?
Stomach.
Really?
Yeah.
That's the worst one for you, bro.
Oh, I know. And I put my arms up.
I can't help you. I can't help
If
you.
I'm on my back, I have to make a 4 with my legs. I have to put one leg on. I can't. I'm on my side. My knees, they like the weight of the top knee pressure. It's like I got fat knees.
Well, I always put like a layer of blanket between my knees. Like that's a must do for me side sleeping.
But you'll fall asleep on your side.
That's the only way, dude. If I'll lay on my back literally for hours, wide awake. I'm just staring. And the second I've rolled to my side, I'm out cold.
Thinking about everything you ever said and done.
Yep. And the secret to falling asleep for me is actually just lay on my back until I feel tired, because then I know it's fucking game over as soon as I roll over. Yeah.
I feel that. I feel that. That's pretty dope.
But what I was going to say about pillows is my problem was I would always like layer up 2 or 3. So I was sleeping with my neck like cockeyed.
Ooh.
And so then I realized I'm better off just using one pillow and sleeping more level.
Yeah, no, yeah. Have you ever tried a weighted blanket?
Oh, I have a weighted blanket.
I got one for Carly. I got to try it.
It's sort of like I like to have it half on me. I don't like to be fully weighted, but I like a little bit of weight somewhere on me.
Yeah, I like the weight. The weight's nice. Weight is nice.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, back to the breast milk. If I put a cup of breast milk in front of you? $20.
Dude,
$20.
A cup is a hell of a lot. I would say a cup is a million times more than I actually consume.
$50.
It's going to take more than that.
$100.
Probably do it for $100.
Yeah. Oh God, maybe I won't. No, fuck that. Here's what I'm wondering.
Unless
you don't drink a cup of breast milk, but you won't take a bite of yourself? The hell's your problem?
I already told you I would if prepared correctly.
Okay, good.
The deal breaker though for me with the breast milk is if I see a tinge of pink in it, I'm out. Sometimes there's blood in it.
Oh God, bless America.
Yep, I'm out. Make it 150.
Oh, baby. Well, that's why we're all here, I guess. I don't know.
So, are you doing a dry January?
#1 nutrition podcast. I feel like I need it. My body just gave me another sign. Pulled my back standing up straight, so that's nice.
Get back in the gym.
I went to Genesis the other day.
Oh, so you did get a membership?
I didn't get a membership. No.
Just
I went to talk to the guy, and he let me use the facility. You know, they let you use it.
Oh yeah. The funny thing is like them trying to. I don't know your experience, but they tried to sell you on the gym, and it's like, bro, I know what a fucking gym is. Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't need you to tell me all the ins and outs. What I'm here for is that bench press and those curls, and I'm gonna be fucking out of here. I'll be here 2 days a week. You probably won't even recognize me.
I'm here for about 18 minutes. I come in, I rep it out, I get the fuck out. Actually, I waste so much time. You know when you're bench pressing, does it take away? You just sit there, you're trying to find the right song. You're texting people. It's
No,
like,
you're the problem with the gym, Luke. You're the fucking problem with the gym. I'm in and out
dude.
in a half hour.
I remember what?
My workout takes like a half hour, and I get so much done.
Yeah, you're efficient. I'm a bum.
You're just walking around like, do I recognize them? No, I don't recognize them.
Go,
Oh,
gotta
hey,
go
what's
get
up, Travis. I recognize you.
go get a drink after every rep.
Yeah.
Hide the dumbbells.
That would be a funny video to intentionally take your time and just see how pissed off you can make people for taking so long.
God, dude. I'll tell you what, I've lost a step. Old Lukey he's lost a step in all categories, which I figured. It's been about 2 years since I've been in a weight room. Jesus Christ. It's all right, though.
It's all right. Brick by brick, baby.
There you go. Bitcoin wasn't built in a day. Woo!
Ooh, nice transition into the Bitcoin segment.
Speaking of which, we did tell you so. Whoever's listening, please stay if you're still here.
You
should have stayed the last 4 episodes or however many times we talked about this shit. But
let's see how many millionaires we made out there, because we can pull this up right now. How many millionaires are listening right now?
Oh, we gotta look at the numbers.
Looks like 8. We made 16 total and 8 repeat millionaires.
I really hope you guys stayed, but considering the average there on the minutes, you probably got to us just screaming at each other or screaming at you, and then you left, or whatever we do in the beginning of the whatever the fucks. But
how do we lose people in 2 minutes? That's what I want to know. That doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. There's not even enough time. Not even enough time to get any sort of. There are no bits in 2 minutes.
I like to think of the guy. All right, what the fuck? Interestinggg.com. He gets there, he just, what the fuck is this exit? Like,
they spend a minute and a half trying to find out how to exit out of the site.
We should put an exit button that just goes to our YouTube channel.
Oh, I like that. We're definitely adding an exit button right here. I'm gonna just put this on for 2 minutes with no volume and just see where that lands us. We can keep talking, but I'm just curious. What went so wrong in these 2 minutes? Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just listen. What went so wrong?
We had technical difficulties, so we're restarting. Dave forgot to press record.
I remember that.
Not a big deal, but that's all right. We got a scarf on day. We're back. We got the scarf. Last episode, oh man, if you guys could have heard all the funny shit we were saying 10 minutes ago. That will never be documented, but we're just going to give you some more here. We're going to spend the rest of our lives trying to be as funny as we just were.
That's fucking hilarious, dude. I'm laughing my ass off over here.
We're getting real close to click and exit, huh? This is where the average viewer. Oh no, we're not even a minute in.
Lying is because I just finished Survivor episode season 3, and
not my strongest joke.
The world is my survivor.
Oh, I thought it was funny.
I'm just trying to make it to the end.
Some sort of magnetism is starting to pull my mouse up.
I mean, you just drink a half count of eggnog, you're pretty resilient. Yeah, I feel like we're mentally there.
God, something's making it real hard to keep this window open.
These 2 guys. There it goes.
Yeah, it's automatic. I mean, I guess the data doesn't lie. It's automatic.
Oh, well, people, I mean, I don't know. I think it's getting a little better. It used to be 0, you know?
It's 2 minutes longer than everybody else in the world.
That's what I'm saying, man. We've captured some attention for what it's worth.
Hey, we got a subscriber. We got a subscriber this week.
We did.
Yeah. Do you know a Catherine? Hold on, let me look.
Zeta Jones. I do know her. She's an actress, commonly known in Zorro.
Catherine Zeta Jones. That is the one.
Pretty great.
Catherine Johnson. Shout out to her. Do you know that name?
Thank you, Catherine Johnson. I have no idea who you are. If I do, and you do know me.
It looked like on Facebook she is in a relationship with a Reed something or other.
I know a Reed. I lived with a Reed.
Well, that's my internet.
All right, you have it here live, people. I'm gonna creep live for you, just for you.
Feel free to share your screen.
Well,
Let me just exit out of some tabs.
get out of all of it. Katherine Johnson, 35 mutual friends.
I thought she was one of yours when I was looking. I was like, who is this? Who's subscribing to our
This
content?
guy named Reed. Well,
Or maybe she was friends with the I don't know.
well, there's one Katherine Johnson, but I don't know who that is. Katherine Johnson, one mutual friend. So I know two. I got two potential people. This is a child. A child.
All right. Well, thank you for subscribing. We don't care how old you are. Thank you.
Thank you. We don't care about age.
So she's not one of yours. She's not one of mine. I think we're going viral.
That's actually dope. Honestly, exactly. I'd rather not be anybody we know because we're fucking.
Because now she's going to run along and tell all her friends who are going to tell their friends. Next thing you know, we got 52 people watching our 2 minutes and 8 seconds.
Brick by brick, baby. Brick by brick.
Yep.
Ooh. Can't sit up straight. Ooh.
You know what, Luke? I think I do know what's different about you.
What's that, buddy?
You look thousands of dollars richer than last time that I saw you.
I'll tell you what, bud. Yesterday I was even richer. Woke up to Armageddon.
Yeah, that was a catastrophe. I was up at 5:30 this morning just staring at my fucking ticker.
I literally just I was like hurting my eyes. I was just staring at the screen. But then I got him back. I willed it into existence. I think we both did, actually. We got it back up a little. It's clawed up again today, but I also got an article today because my phone knows me so well. It sends me Bitcoin articles at random. And today, over like $1 billion of Bitcoin had to be sold. It was some sort of like, I'll find the article. Maybe I can find the article.
Yeah, I think I read that same one. Coinbase basically oversold it or something, and so there was a bunch that was unaccounted for.
Something like that. But that's good news because that doesn't mean there was some sort of like panic. Like people.
Yeah, but I did see some fucking hedge fund manager sold at 34K just because he was. And what he said though, he goes, "I didn't sell it because I don't believe in it." He goes, "I'm going to reinvest it." He said, "I sold it because I knew it was on a bubble at that moment and decided it was a good time to fucking sell and rebuy in."
Well, you and him were the only two fucking people who knew that. Okay, you made a good move. Are you still out?
No, I'm full. I'm full back in. I improved my position, and it was literally like a fucking. I don't care about the viewers. I'm talking to you. Literally a $2,000 swing.
That's huge. Good
for
job,
me,
man.
I mean, for me, someone who doesn't own a full fucking rack over here, I'm just trying to claw my way up into Luke's level.
Yeah, well, I'm looking at homeless shelters this morning because I was, Jesus Christ.
That's the other thing I wanted to talk to you about. I'm not following the rule of savings to investment ratio. I think I have more in my investments than I should have in my investments.
There's probably a lot of financial advisors who would look at me and say, are you on the spectrum? Like, are you from the planet?
You put your retirement on red. Like, yes.
They look at me and they go, all right, good luck. And then they leave the room and they go, that guy's a moron. But I'll say this. That moron's made a little money, so.
Yeah, Dad, how do you like me now?
Yeah, Dad.
But another funny thought is, let's say in some pretend hypothetical world, we make millions of dollars off of this little venture we got.
Oh, that's
why our kids will be the biggest pieces of shit of all time because they'll like the thing they'll always have over us is, okay, Dad, you bought fucking Bitcoin.
Yeah, you actually, they'll be able to like dog us. And they won't get a job because they know we didn't have a job.
My Bitcoin's paying for your fucking Hummer.
Okay.
When I was 16, a fucking Oldsmobile Aurora. You get a Hummer.
I had a 4-colored Saturn. Okay. So suck it. No, listen to a guru, not a guru, some Bitcoin YouTube guy. He says in 2 months it's supposed to hit 100 G's.
Dude, the way that it's going and the way that it is a finite land grab, it's literally a land grab right now.
Right.
You can bet your ass I'm staking my claim in California. You can bet your ass I'm grabbing that land.
Yeah. Wait, no, you don't want to go to California. Well, you don't want to go to LA. You can go to California.
No, I'm just saying that the property in California is worth a lot. And if it's a land grab, I was making a metaphor.
Okay. Listen to this. This is funnier shit. My brother, did I tell you this already?
Tell me again, because
he's on a real losing streak. So last week he bet 2 pro games, Seattle, some other game, lost them both. Then Packers were playing Titans in the snow.
I saw that.
It's snowing. So he bet the under. It was like 52.5. Like, fuck. They're just going to run the ball the whole time. Aaron Rodgers throws 4 touchdowns in the first half. Overcovers. He loses $50. Then we watch. He's bigger Notre Dame fan than me. He's a diehard Notre Dame boy. And so then we get trounced by the Bamas. Real bad.
Hey, not as bad as it could have been.
That's true. There were some good things.
Be thankful.
We've held them. We held them to the least amount of points in 25 games.
Notre Dame should not have even been there, so you should be just very thankful.
Yeah, no, but so there's an L. So then Clemson, Ohio State's about to start. He's not feeling good. Clemson.
Oh, no, he bets Clemson.
He bets Clemson, which was like a decent bet. They were like a 7.5 favorite. It wasn't even that
I
big.
actually read articles going into that Clemson was supposed to win it all, and it was like a pretty compelling argument.
And everyone's like, Ohio State doesn't deserve this. They've only won 6 games. They've beat no one. So I was like, yeah, Clemson. They just.
Oh no, I lost you, Luke. Just once a week, I think you must look at the screen wrong or blink weird, and the screen's like, up. Cut him off. Cut him off. We gotta fucking mute him. I'm gonna show you all how I turn this innocent water bottle into a bullet.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
No?
Yeah, I can.
Son of a bitch on a stick.
Luke, I can hear you. I can hear you.
What the fucking...
I can hear you.
Fuck. God damn it.
Can you not hear me? Luke. I can hear you.
Hold on. I'm coming.
I can hear you. Oh, man. This is going to be bad. This is our worst one yet, I think. I'm sorry, folks. Luke is in a 12-step program to learn how
about now?
Go on mute.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, so we're back.
So he bets Clemson. He bets Clemson.
Bets Clemson. Clemson gets tronched. Now he's at – oh, that is at 6 L's. But before all those NFL bets, we go to the casino for that bachelor party. He loses money on the slots because he couldn't get a blackjack table because it was too crowded. So there's the L before that. So he's on like an 8-streak L here. And
also the thing with gambling, as you start losing, if he's anything like me, you get a little bit more desperate and you're throwing more money to try to overcorrect.
Right.
As you're flipping down the fucking slide, that is debt.
And then we're at the end. We get there late. So he loses money on the slots and he goes to blackjack. He starts winning, but we got to go. So then he puts his winnings down, loses that hand. So he loses like $19 total or like $7, whatever it was. So then flash forward, Clemson loses. Next day, Sunday or whatever it was, I'm sitting downstairs. Bitcoin is going high and mighty. Ethereum is at like $730 or something.
Mm-hmm.
And he bought Fitbit. He thought Fitbit would be a good stock. And he goes,
Fitbit, like the tracker?
The tracker that no one uses, Dave. Oh, and he goes, I'm like, Mark, why did you buy Fitbit? And he goes, well, it's the new year. People, resolutions. It's like, they're going to go buy Fitbits. I'm like, Mark, that's not how stocks work. Whatever. So he loses. So he's down like $4 on Fitbit. He sells all his Fitbit. Then he puts more money in from his account that he just fuck you money. He buys 1 Ethereum.
Okay. All right.
It must be 20 minutes.
That's the best bet he made in like 12 bets, it sounds like.
It must have been 20 minutes. Ethereum goes down to like 727. He's lost like $6-7 or whatever. He's like, fuck this. I'm like, well, you can just put it in Bitcoin, man. And this was before. So he sells Ethereum.
Oh, God.
He buys like 2% of a Bitcoin. And like an hour later, Ethereum
shoots.
He's just still losing. Well, Bitcoin, I think he's even right now in Bitcoin. But
He's got to be. Yeah, it's really fucking paying everybody at the track. Everybody's winning right now.
he just couldn't. He can't get a win right now, man. It's
funny.
too funny.
Dude, so on the topic of gambling, I slipped down that slippery slope, and
Yeah.
you know, I bet Bama to win. They didn't or to cover against who the fuck were they playing? It was a 30-point spread.
What's
and I
your
was
problem?
like, and the point was Bama's.
What do you mean? Who the fuck were they playing?
Was that Notre Dame?
Oh my God! I'm about to kill my mic again.
I know. I was just fucking with you.
Oh.
So 30-point
I
spread.
can't
I bet it because Bama was the best team in the world, and they're going to cover. So they lose. I bet big too. So now I'm down. The next like 4 or 5 days, I probably made 600 bets. Like, not actually 600, but like 40 or 50 bets.
Okay. Like, what are you doing?
And I'm winning and I'm losing and I'm winning and I'm losing, but my account's going more and more in the hole. And so then my brother, he's got this buddy, and his buddy pays this guy to give him betting advice.
Yeah. No shit.
It's like an account. He has these things called infinity locks. And an infinity lock is a sure thing. It's like going to happen. It's going to hit no matter what.
Oh, yeah, I've been there before.
So I do it. I take an infinity lock, and it's Ohio State basketball.
What the fuck are you doing, Dave?
So what happened?
Betting basketball is a nightmare.
I know. It's horrible. I'll never do it again. At halftime, they're losing by 10 points, and the bet was for Ohio to win by 5 or more. And in my head, I'm like, still on football points, and I'm like, they're fucked. I hedge my bet the other way. I hedge it toward the other team. It fucking hits.
Oh, good.
No. So I ended up not winning anything. I ended up actually losing because I had to pay for the bet.
You got to pay juice?
Yeah, I got to pay for the juice. Jesus. So now
but you would have lost flat out Ohio State, though.
No, I would have won. They covered.
I see what you're saying. Okay.
So then now my account's even in worse shape, and I'm like, I'm desperate. My brother texted me during the day, one of those days, and he's like,
I got another lock for you.
He got his infinity lock, Chelsea soccer.
Get a life. Get a fucking life, Dave.
Chelsea soccer. And so I'm like, oh, that's a sure thing. Soccer. Like, why would he just throw out this dumb bet? So I put money on it. Turns out in soccer, if it's a tie, it's not a push. A tie is a loss.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, God.
No, so they fucking push, and I'm like, hell yeah, dude, nothing lost. And he's like, no, we lost. I check again, my account's down another whatever, $200.
Damn it.
Ah!
Well, I'm glad you have your Bitcoin. I mean,
so yeah, that's the whole plan, I guess. Pay for my gambling with Bitcoin.
When it's all said and done, all your Bitcoin is just going to your gambling debt.
Yeah, seriously. Oh man,
I'm sorry, dude. That's tough. I can't. I'm already a nervous wreck with the stocks and the cryptos. Betting is tough for me.
Well, so I've transitioned more into the cryptos as my betting outlet lately. My whole thing is I always need something. I want something to like give me my lottery ticket. Give me a fucking way out.
No, I hear you.
Not like any of these bets would ever do that because they're like small increments of money. But whatever.
No, it's not too bad though. You'll come back.
I'm gonna flash this across the screen.
Who's playing tonight? Who's any infinity locks? That's so funny. They're called infinity locks.
This is my gambling site now.
Also, if I could pivot for a sec, that reminds me of Infinity Stones, which reminds me of Thanos.
So this is my gambling.
You call in. What are you doing, sir? They told me they were infinity locks. They told me they were infinity locks.
Oh, let's see what addiction signs are. This could be funny.
That's
unavailable.
That's not a good sign.
Come on.
Well, while you figure that out, back to Thanos.
What's up with Thanos?
You know how he wants to kill half the universe
Yeah.
because there's not enough resources?
Yep.
Why doesn't he just snap his fingers and double the resources? Someone said that to me, and I'm like, what the fuck? He just sucks.
Is that allowed?
What do you mean? It's like you can do whatever you want with the stone. That's the whole point.
He made it pretty clear that he had to do that.
That's what I mean. He's like, it was his only route. He was like righteous about it too. Like, this is it.
He's like, I'm going to be a martyr, but opposite. I'm going to be a murderer who makes martyrs.
Oh, one asshole, one of his goonies just had to be like, Thanos, just give everybody more apples, man. What's your problem?
Take Bikini Bottom and move it somewhere else.
Put it over there.
Yeah, that is sort of a
was-
quick way to
that
the
was-
finish line of like a 12-hour saga.
Right.
Actually,
That was racking my
yeah,
brain. I was like, you guys just wasted my time. Damn it.
Damn you, Marvel Universe. Or why didn't they just get Captain Marvel to do the whole thing? Because
She's like a god.
she showed up and it was no problem for her.
I know. I mean, there was a lot of built-in like flaw, fails, whatever you call them. It was rough. It's a hard thing to do, but still, whatever. They were good movies, I guess. Fuck it. Hey, did you start Mando yet? I know the answer to this.
I haven't yet.
You piece of shit.
But I will tell you, the world is getting a little. It's closing its fist a little bit tighter on my remote. I can't go anywhere or do anything without the Mandalorian. Like, hey David, you got a minute?
Well, they know you already watched Soul, so
I'm on Fortnite, and people on Fortnite, I don't even know. Have you watched Have you seen Mandalorian? Any of them? Like, it's literally following me everywhere I go.
you got to get. It's a sign. It's a sign, bro. You got to do it.
Watch it. 100% gonna watch it.
You got to do what you got to do, man.
And especially, I picked up my surround sound today.
Did you?
Yeah.
Those things. Did you have trouble with your sound bar?
No.
Fucking dude, I can't get sound bars to work. We went over to my neighbor Gary, this old guy. We were trying to help him with his sound bar yesterday. It's fucking hard.
You're
supposed
like
to come
to the rescue, and it stumped you.
He came to the door and he's like, I need you guys' help. So Mark thinks we're like gonna help him with his car or something. And he goes, I need the smart one. So Mark's like, okay, that'll be me. So he goes out there and I'm just sitting playing Zelda. And he goes, actually, he comes back and he yells, Luke! I'm like, what? Like, you gotta come with. I'm like, what does that mean? I'm still thinking we're still doing a car. And then we get over there. We're both just we're standing in his living room. It's all quiet. And we're both just doing exactly what Gary did. And we just look like morons. There's utter morons.
Just invites you over to like be like, well, I don't know. It's your problem now.
I was like, Mark, hold on. Is it on? Did we turn it on yet? Like we were just, like when you don't know, you're just like, let's try this again. It's like, no, fuck you.
Did you jiggle the cord?
Yeah. You have bad cord here, Gary. you like break the cord. Like I see the problem. I see the problem.
The problem is when you find the little screws and then you unscrew them, and now you got the soundbar in 10 pieces.
We left him in worse shape. It was terrible.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know anything about this.
Because I say that is because we were trying to help my dad with his soundbar. Couldn't get it to work.
Oh, that's so fucking funny.
Fucking soundbars. I don't know.
Don't unscrew the little screws.
Don't ever mess with the little screws. That's for sure. You're just digging a hole.
That's
boy.
That is rich.
Anybody still there? Anybody buy Bitcoin yet? Hopefully. Punks.
And if people ask me, you know what my advice is? Yes, it is still a good time to get in.
Well, I think it's if gold is worth $9 trillion and Bitcoin's only worth $350 billion, yeah, it's still a good time.
Still a dope time to be alive. And honestly, when have we ever had this opportunity? When has anybody had this opportunity outside of gold or land to like reposition their wealth in the way that we have the opportunity to right now?
I know it's a weird Like you were saying last night, it's just weird.
It's literally like insane to me that like if our financial system is actually changing and evolving, it's literally like an insane time to be alive and to have the ability to invest in something.
A lot of inept people are gonna get wealthy. I'm hopefully one of them. I just pointed and clicked.
Are people not like are there still people out there who aren't?
Yeah. I mean, what do you mean? There's always gonna be people who aren't.
I don't know.
It's volatile. It's volatile. You don't want to mess with it. It's volatile. You're a volatile moron.
On my Amazon, my Tesla, and my Apple. Yeah. And I'm going to make 6 solid % every year. Oh, yeah.
Which isn't like the worst, but.
No, but I don't know.
Yeah, but here's the fuckery. We're sitting here at 5:30 a.m. just like.
Yeah. And we're out. With a smart one.
My chest was hurting this morning. I'm like drinking coffee too fast.
Dude, I'm pretty sure I get ulcers. Like my stomach starts to hurt sometimes.
I'm the youngest man with a heart attack from staring at the Bitcoin ticker.
Yep. The way I mean,
like a nervous twitch. It's like a nervous. I'll be like, I haven't checked Bitcoin in 8 minutes.
Yeah, it's my new like top app. I bet you anything. I spent more time on that than any other app.
Oh, yeah. And then, you know what's actually nice? If parties ever do come back, and I'm just going to sit on, if I don't have nothing to do with the party, I'm just going to stare at my ticker. Yep. I got something to do now.
Yep. Just watch.
Look, what are you doing? Just making money. Just
trying to fucking learn how an arbitrary system works. I'm trying to understand what these lines mean up and down.
You know, just doing this. And I'm just sitting there like, all right, 7:20, 7:30, 7:40. No, it's 7:10. No. And you're just like you think you're like diehard, like, no, it's gonna help it. It doesn't do anything.
Or my thought is usually I'm gonna watch it explode. I'm gonna have eyes on it. I'm gonna see it go to the fucking moon. But then it always turns the other way. It always turns back down.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, at least you're watching it for when it does. No, it's not. No, it's not going to do that. Come on, be optimistic. It's not going to do that. It's going to 1 million.
Oh, absolutely. No doubt in my mind. I just talked to one of my coworkers yesterday, and he's like a couple ranks higher than me. And he's like, dude, I think I'm going to shift over 100K into Bitcoin and just let it ride. I'm like, that would be awesome.
How old is this person?
I'd say 40s. He's got a family and stuff.
Oh, good. I would feel real shitty if there's some 25-year-old just like, I got 100K.
Oh, God, dude, if they just have the fuck you money lying around, 100K at 20, like our age, would be dope. I don't have 100K.
That'd be offensive. I'm happy for you.
I don't know if I sold everything I owned if I would have 100K.
Car's worth about $200.
My retirement. Have you looked at your retirement ever? There's actually quite a bit of money in those.
Like your 401k?
Yeah, there's actually a dick ton of money in those.
Well, I've been between 3 different jobs.
Yeah, but it transfers over, right? It should be in the same account.
I just pulled it out from when I was living in LA, which I actually made pretty good money there. I was like, whoa.
Yeah. What I want to know is, am I able to call my 401k manager and tell them to put it all in Bitcoin?
Mom, I've been thinking my allowance that I still make you give me, I'm going to set you up with a Coinbase. You just put that right in Bitcoin.
Just transfer it. This is my bank account. Just transfer it on in there.
My brother gave us all Bitcoin like 3 years ago. He gave us I've never seen a dime of it. I've never seen any sort of transactions transferring to my name, but he gave me a piece of paper with a bunch of numbers on it, and he said, here's your Bitcoin. So
I thought that was a joke? Was it a prank?
No, it was a legitimate Christmas present. He handed everybody a piece of paper with like 0.4%, some tiny percentage. And he's like, and everyone's like, all right, great.
It's like thousands of dollars right now.
No, I think he told me the other night we've made like $200 each. I think it was pretty low. But I don't know.
That sounds like a reasonable number that a millionaire might be okay with parting with.
Yeah, exactly.
He's out there living his best life, and we're out here slumming it.
I mean, it's so. Bitcoin was $1 at one point, you know?
It
It's
was
so
less
crazy.
than $1. It was less
I know.
than.
It was 9 cents. Like I mean, it's just so.
I was thinking about earlier, if you put $1 million in, if you're a millionaire, you put $1 million in when it was like 0.03 cents.
That's generational wealth for like 100 years. I don't know. I just did the math.
That's more short-term capital gains than I'll ever have money in my whole life.
It's a lot of quiche. That's crazy.
Anyway, that's our freestyle session tonight. We got to call it somewhere, otherwise we could talk forever.
Yeah, we apologize. We didn't have anything planned. It's been pretty busy.
Luke and I have been on the fucking grindstone.
We spend a lot of time staring at the screen. Speaking of which, it just won't shoot up. Well, you know what? Despite the whole drop, it's done better. It's gone up today.
Yeah, we're chilling.
We're fine.
We're chilling.
God, man, it was looking crazy there. It was heading towards 35, and I was like,
it's coming right back. All it's doing right now, dude, is consolidating. It goes up and up and up. It goes down, and then when it levels off, that means the money's like pooling up. Money's pooling up, so it can go.
What's the first thing you do is when you get up is check?
Absolutely, I check like 4 times throughout the night. If I have to wake up and piss, I'm checking.
My eyes hurt. There's like, fuck.
And I'm like, in my head too, I'm like, if I open my eyes and look at my screen, it's gonna wake me up. Fuck it. And I look at it and I'm like wide awake again. I'm like, I got to get back to sleep now. Yeah, I wonder what it's at now.
Oh,
it's disgusting.
All right, everyone. I'm sorry you don't get to hear the theme song today. I know you wanted to. Yeah. Interesting. Thank you for coming. Thank you for joining. We love you. Go buy Bitcoin. Go buy Ethereum.
Hey, worst case scenario, we'll look back next week and say we were so fucking stupid.
Again, like I said, I could be on the streets.
Hey, I got an extra room if you need it. Momentarily. I will be right there on the streets, though, like for a couple nights is all I'm saying.
Mom, I lost all my money in 2 weeks.
Do you remember that Bitcoin that I told you about last month at Christmas time?
Yeah, you were all excited about it, Dave. You said you were making a bunch of money. Well,
can I have $4,000, please?
parental bailouts.
All right. Good night, folks.
Bye, everybody.